Dear students and working accountants, welcome to my Smart Tally Prime YouTube channel. My name is Babu Rao from Hyderabad. Today, before entering into our topic, an advice to you all. If you want to learn Tally Prime, GST, TDS, TCS, everything perfectly and gain expert knowledge and become expert accountants, please follow all my videos in the same number-wise order I uploaded in the channel. So if you follow that and practice that well, you will get very good knowledge, expert knowledge, and you'll become expert accountants. And then, when you are, the 1 minute, not that, when you see this channel, everyone visiting this channel, please don't forget to subscribe my channel if you are not already subscribed. If you subscribe, it's only once you can subscribe. So subscribe definitely and click the bell icon and select all option, and in all you will get notification for all the videos which I upload in my channel. Then share my channel, Smart Tally Prime, with all your friends as well as all others, students or working accountants to learn. Whoever want to learn the Tally Prime, TDS, GST, TCS, everything perfectly, you just and share with all the people. Then, while watching the video, please visit the video till the end, every video till the end, because if you skip in the middle, in the beginning, up to middle, you will learn and you can see and learn only the theory part only. The practical part with the Tally Prime, working with Tally Prime, everything may be at the other part, at the later part. That is why you will miss the practical accounting. That is why please follow the video, visit the video till the end. And after visiting the whole video, if the video is good, please like my channel, like my video. And in the bottom, in the comment section, don't forget, definitely please comment your comment about the video. That is, please post your comment about your idea of this video. How is the video? Is there any problem or any doubts to you? Everything you post in the comment section. Now we will enter into our subject. So I am sharing the screen here. In the last class, I'll tell you then. First of all, today our class is manufacturing accounting in Tally Prime with bill of material and bill of material and manufacturing journal. This is the topic. This topic is, I am dividing this into two videos. In one video, it will be very lengthy video. That's why I am covering this topic in two videos. First part 1 and part 2. Okay. Then in the previous class, we completed service providers, and previous to that, we completed all the other things. Here, one thing you have to know, every person registered under the GST Act is called a dealer, taxpayer, and also a dealer. So all the dealers under the GST Act that's doing the business, depending on their business, dealers are of three types. One is traders. Traders means the persons who purchase goods and sell them as it is. So purchasing goods and selling the goods as it is without any changing. That is, they are called as traders. The business is called trading business, and they are called as traders. So far, we have recorded all the entries. All these are related to traders. That is, purchasing the goods, stock items, and selling the same stock items in the same shape and without changing anything. So that we know already. And the second one is manufacturers. The traders are called manufacturers of the dealers. Manufacturers means the persons, that is the businesses who purchase raw materials. These raw materials are also called in different names. Raw materials for making purchase, manufacturing something. Components for getting the components and assembling some machines, computers, TVs, etc. Components. And for food items, the articles used in that, they are called as ingredients, medicines, food items, and all this. So ingredients or components or raw material, all are same. So we call them as raw materials. So purchasing the raw material carrying on some manufacturing activity, and converting the raw material into finished product, and that finished product is sold to the customers. So the raw material is purchased, they are converted into finished products, and then the finished products are sold. So we know already in the just like the trader purchasing the raw material, you can write the purchase entry, we can do, how to create the stock items, how to record the purchase entry, we know. And after manufacturing the finished goods, we are going to sell. So selling means we know the sales entry, how to make the sales entry, how to take the, the stock item, that is called the finished goods, how to take that one, and how to sell, and how to record the entry in the sales voucher. So purchasing voucher, purchasing raw materials, in the sales voucher, selling the finished products. So this is in between there is a process called manufacturing process, because the raw material is converted into finished products by way of the manufacturing process. So for purchasing, we are recording purchase voucher. That voucher type is purchase voucher, we are recording purchasing. And when we are selling the finished goods, we are recording in the sales voucher. In between, what about the manufacturing? So for the manufacturing also, we have to record in a voucher. So for that purpose, we have to create the voucher called manufacturing voucher. That's also called manufacturing journal. Manufacturing journal or manufacturing voucher we have to create. So for this purpose, in this tally we go to tally. In the tally, when I'm going to vouchers, in the vouchers, if you go to other vouchers, so here only few vouchers are available. All other vouchers will be available in the voucher type. That is an F10. All others will be available. In this case, there is no manufacturing voucher. You go to showing active. In this also set up in the inventory vouchers, it will be available. So in the inventory vouchers, it is not available. Stock journal is available, but manufacturing voucher is not available. So what we have to do is we have to create the manufacturing voucher. So we call it as manufacturing voucher or journal. Manufacturing journal, and it is created under stock journal only. So manufacturing is related to stock. Stock journal is also related to stock. So it is taken as under the type of the voucher. Name of the voucher is, this is manufacturing journal, and the type of the voucher is stock journal. Under stock journal we are taking, but one thing. So creating, when you are getting that is to be used for the manufacture of material. That is why last but one here, use as a manufacturing journal. They are giving the name itself. Even if you give manufacturing voucher, that is to be used as manufacturing for manufacture of the goods. So you have to make it yes. So enable that. That's all. They give the name manufacturing journal, take under the stock journal, and use it as manufacturing. You have to make it yes, and then save this. So now see, manufacturing is activated. Now you can see here manufacturing inventory vouchers. So manufacturing journal has come. So manufacturing journal is Alt F7. Stock journal is also Alt F7. So both are same, but in this case we have to select. So now in the vouchers, you have to select. It is Alt F7. Alt F7 if you click. So both will be shown. For both, the short key is Alt F7. So if you want stock journal or manufacturing journal, you select the manufacturing journal. In this case, so this is we gave the option use as manufacturing journal. This is the meaning, manufacturing of materials. So the journal is used for the manufacture of materials, and here name of the product, that is the finished product. We have to create that. We have to give the name of the finished product, and at the end we have to quantity. What is the quantity we manufacture here? So what is the quantity we manufacture? If we give the quantity, and here in the bottom components, that is the material used. Here name of the item, what is the raw material, what is the quantity. So if you give the quantity, rate and total amount, rate will be taken automatically because we recorded the purchases, raw material purchase, so it will take that rate. Okay. So here, depending on the quantity, we have to go for each item, what is the quantity required for this quantity purchased. When the quantity produced, the manufactured quantity, the raw material quantity required is to be calculated. Suppose if you calculate 10 items, if the one material requires one for each one, each material, that is each unit, one unit is required in this one. In this case, for 10 quantity, we can get 10 required. It's easy, but sometimes it is 25, 30, and here the quantity will be sometimes in this is 1 unit, this quantity may be in another unit. It is kg, it is grams. For the total production, kgs. So for each 1 kg, we require some grams. In such a case, calculations will be given for a product for so many units of the quantity. What is the required quantity of the raw material? We have to calculate 25 units. Each unit 250 grams. So 25 units into 250 grams divided by 1000. Like that you have to calculate. So the calculation, everything will be difficult. That is why before creating this and before entering into the manufacturing journal, before that itself, when you create the finished product, when you create the finished product, for the finished products, the raw materials required for the manufacture. That's why when you are creating the finished product, that stock item, when you are creating the finished product, we have to take there the list of the material, that is for one quantity unit, for 1 unit of this quantity, for 1 unit of the quantity, what is the raw material required? If you take the list of the materials, and here for this raw material finished goods, the name of the list, that we have to give the name of one name for the list. If you give the name of the list, and then if you give the quantity, automatically for this quantity, as per the list, what are the items and what is the quantity required, automatically it will show up. That is why before this, we have to prepare the list of the materials required for manufacturing 1 unit. For manufacturing 1 unit, what is the material required? So for so many units, what is the amount of material required? Automatically, it will show up. That list of materials are also called list of components. So list of components or list of materials is also called in another technical word is bill of material. List of material or list of components is called bill of material. So that is required for the finished product only. So when you are creating the finished product, stock item, finished product, there we have to give the bill of material. So for 1 unit, what is the quantity of the raw material, each raw material required? If you give that, and when you give the product name here, automatically the name given to that bill of material, it will display. It is not applicable. So the bill of material, automatically the name will display here. If it, then it is displayed here, and the components will be, that is the raw materials, will be displayed here. Not quantity, only names. And if you do the quantity, according to that quantity, as per the list, the quantity will be displayed here automatically. It's a matter of seconds. Just if you do the name, give the quantity, automatically the list will come here, list and quantity required for this quantity. And the total amount is called cost of the components or cost of material. So that amount will come here. Cost of components. The total amount will come here. And after this, come this side. This side, when you are manufacturing the goods, there may be some scrap. For example, we are making furniture. So the wooden pieces and all these things, powder, the powder can be sold. If used by others, can be sold. If you get some pieces, with the pieces, you can make some other product. That is, when making tables and everything, you can make small chairs for the children. We can make with the pieces. That's all called byproducts, scrap. If anything is there, that can be sold and we can get the money. So that money, if we recover, the cost will be reduced. So if there are any byproducts or scrap, that is entered here, and that amount will be reduced from the components, the component price, and that will be reduced from the component price. And then, in addition to that, not only material, some other expenses are required, because wages you have to give to workers, wages, some transportation for the goods, bringing the goods to the, from purchasing point to the factory, bringing the goods, factory or product. Like that, all are administrative expenses, insurance, factory rent, factory lighting, all these are related to the production. So these expenses you have to give here. Sometimes percentage means we give the percentage of components cost. So percentage of material cost. If we give percentage, automatically to calculate. Otherwise, if there is amount, directly will be the amount. Then total cost will be displayed here. Total cost. And then depending on the quantity, as per the quantity, the total cost divided by the quantity. So each item, what is the cost for each unit? What is the cost of production that will be displayed? This is the manufacturing. So with that cost, we will sell the goods to the buyers. We will sell the finished goods. So this we are creating this. But before this, what we have to do is we have to create the full. First, when you are purchasing the raw material, we will create the raw materials. We create the raw materials, and we will enter the raw materials. We will purchase the raw materials, and then after purchasing the raw materials, we have to prepare the bill of material, BOM, bill of material that is prepared in the finished goods only. Then we have to create the finished goods item. So here we have to do the finished goods. For all the raw materials, we will give the group under raw material and the units. For the finished goods, we will give the finished goods. The material group will be finished goods. Raw material is under raw material group. This is under finished group. So under finished group, we have to take, and unit will be the same. Unit will take, and here we have to give the bill of material, list of the material required. That is to be given here. For that, we have to enable that one. So now we will take up one problem, small problem. Then you will understand easily. Number one problem I am taking up. So this number one problem is the purchase. When I am purchasing the raw material, the rates are different rates. That's why I'm doing this. Second problem is also same thing like that, but here HSN code is different, rate is different. Here HSN code and raw material rate of GST, everything is same for all this, and this is also computer, and this is also computer. So second problem you check out. I will tell you later. The second problem you try, and then in the next part I will work the third problem also. It is a little different because there are some more options also in the bill of material, manufacturing journal. There are some more options. So problem number 3 you will do in the second part. So in the first part we will take, you see here, problem number 1. See, Ranga Technologies is a manufacturing company making computers. They started business with a capital of 10 lakhs or 1/4. So what we have to do now, we have to create this Ranga Computers account. So here, I already completed Ranga Computers account. See here, if you take alter, you can see Ranga Computers, everything is given. 1st April 1923 is 23-24. It is created. After creating that, immediately the company features will open. So in the company features, so we have to this maintain accounts, inventory is there, inventory, and here in this case of goods and services tax, we have to enable. We have to enable goods and services tax. We have to give, everything will be displayed, and GST number you have to give, and come here, e-way bill, e-invoice, that is not required at present now. So that will make it no, that's all, and accept this. So again accept this. So we created the company, enable the tax features also. Now what we do, we have to make purchase voucher. Sorry, we have to make purchase voucher. We have to purchase the raw materials. We have to purchase the raw materials. And before that, they introduced capital deposit in bank. So for that, we have to make the entry. So for that, what is the entry? We know. What is the entry? For that, we are receiving the capital from the owner 1423. So capital account we have to create. We know how to create capital account. So capital account, how to create? See, you take control, alter. You see that alteration page. Capital under capital accounts will do. So this is created. And then capital account, what is the capital? The capital account amount is 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs is the capital. 10 lakhs. And we are getting cash. So 10 lakhs. It is capital introduced into business. So this is over. The next one is, next immediately on the same day, 7 lakhs is deposited in State Bank of India. So here, deposit in State Bank of India means the cash to bank, bank to cash. It is recorded in contra voucher. So go to contra voucher, same date. Here credit means going, what is going out? Cash. So take cash, 7 lakhs. 7 lakhs, sorry. 7 lakhs cash, and we are paying that into State Bank of India. So here we have to open the State Bank of India account, State Bank of India, and the bank accounts group, and everything will be taken. So this is created. So 7 lakhs. And now it is cash transaction. That is why when you are depositing into bank, you ask the denomination. See, you ask the denomination. 7 lakhs means you take 350, 2,000 notes. It will be 7 lakhs. So this clear. So that's all. So these two are the ordinary entries we know. And then for assembling the desktop computers, the following components are required: cabinet, motherboard, keyboard, mouse, RAM, processor, power cable, and HDD. These are required. So how many are required for each one computer? For assembling one desktop computer, all these materials require one each, but RAM we require two. Power cables, they are called power cables, we require two. All others wanted. So these are the required material for manufacturing the, this is for manufacturing the computers and assembling the computers. So the number of material required is also given. Now we have to purchase that material. Then you have to purchase, we have to make the bill of material for the desktop computers. So now we are going here purchasing. So when you are purchasing, we have to create purchasing the material. So you have to get purchase entry. So at same date, invoice number is here given. Invoice number is, this is the invoice number. So copy there, paste here. And what is the party name? Purchase from Krishna Computers, and the data I mean, the GST number is 36 means same state. So here you have to take, I already created Krishna Computers, and if you see, this already created Krishna Computers under Sunday creditors and regular, and you have to give the name. But be careful with the state, Telangana and Telangana number. So like this, I created already. I already created, and then accept the, save this, accept, and again accept. And now when you are purchasing goods, you have to take the purchase account. This all with item invoice only. Okay. So purchases you have taken, and now you have to take each one we have to create. First of all, here we have to create cabinet. So Alt is C. So cabinet under raw material we will take. So already I created. So we will take a cabinet. So here how I created. See, it is created means here cabinet under raw material number is pieces, quantity pieces. So pieces and applicable. Now here given yes, and HS code is given here. So HS code and taxable the rate of tax is 18%. Like that, each and every item, raw material, item of raw material, we have to create. Now, how much you purchase? 20,000 rupees each. 20,000 rupees each. Then, next one, motherboard. So, next one, motherboard. If you take that, also created motherboard. So, next one is motherboard. So, same thing, creating is the same. Motherboard, sorry. Motherboard, we take this. Motherboard under raw material, pieces, applicable, yes. Here, yes, you are giving, and here you have to give the number. You have to give the number. It's all gone. Okay. Don't save. You come now. Okay. You open that again. It's not required now. So you open the problem. Okay. So we open the problem, track your problems. So we open the problem now. So next one is what is this? So this number is given taxable. It is also 18%. Motherboard is also 18%. So it is okay. Motherboard is also 18%. And then how much purchase the motherboard? How many motherboards? 24,000 each. 20 each one, 4,000 rupees. Then keyboards. So keyboards also is already created. So keyboards you have to take, but keyboards here everything is okay. But here the rate of tax is that is the HSN code. The rate is 12%. So So I have to give the rate taxable and take the percentage as 12% and say like that. Respect to rate, you must be careful. And then how much purchased? Keyboards 20, 500 each. So 20 each 500 rupees. Then mouse. Then if you click this, you have to click. I already created. Go to mouse. Go to mouse. So here, mouse also 30 pieces we purchased 800 each. 30 pieces 800 each we purchased. Then go to RAM. RAM, if we go to RAM, see, RAM 4 GB, we purchased 40 each 1200. So 40 each 1200 rupees. Then processor. So go to processor. See, here processor 64-bit. The tally will prime will work only in 64-bit processor only. 64-bit processor. We purchased 20 and the amount is 4,000 rupees each. 4,000 rupees each. And then HDD. Go to HDD. 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 We purchased. HDD. We purchased 20 HDD each 3,000 rupees. Hard disk drive. So over. And then power cable. Power cable, we given it as SATA cable. We given it as SATA cable. So I can change it. See here. Power cable is also under raw material and give tax rate yes, and this also 12%. And power processor is 28%. Be careful. So 12% we have taken. Okay. So finish. And see here, processor. So this is when take the rate as 20 processor. Processor is actually 28% rupees. That give 28% for processor. Okay, from April 23. Okay, so this is completed. And after that, we have to take the tax. After the total only, have to come down to the total and we have to use the rate. Here the rate is all this one, and this is from the same state. So CGST, sorry, CGST, then GST. This is the tax, and this is the total purchase. This is the bill number you have to give. If you don't give this bill number, then invoice coming, voucher number will be taken as the reference number, new reference. So we purchased. Okay, now we see these goods are available in the stock. Okay, go to the stock summary. Go to stock summary is yes. You go to stock summary. See, this is the total raw material. This is the group raw material available. So if you click enter here, or click Alt F1 or Alt F5. So the raw material is the group, and all the item 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more, one is missing. One is missing. RAM, mouse, power cable is not available here. Sorry. Power cable is not available. 170. Stock summary is 170. Available. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 8 total. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. One is missing. HDD, cabinet, motherboard, keyboard, mouse, processor. RAM is not available. RAM is available. HDD is not available here. Which is not there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cabinet, motherboard, keyboard, mouse, RAM, processor, HDD, power cable. So power cable is not available yet. So we will take the, we'll go to the same voucher, DAL purchases. Go to purchases, this will open. Okay. So after this 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 only. So click in the on the last item, then enter, it will come down. Here it will come to, what is that? What is the thing we require? Power cable, see, stock is not available. Power cable you have to take. We purchased 40 cables, each one is 100 rupees. So then everything is changed. Tax, everything is changed. So here we go to stock. See the stock in the reports. We go to the stock item, stock summary. You can understand, you can know all the materials available. So now from these materials, what is the materials, quantity of materials, quantity of different materials required for manufacturing one computer. If you take that, that's called bill of material. Now, how we will create? So we have to go to the stock items. We have to create the finished product. For the finished product only, we have to give the bill of material. So what is the finished product here? Desktop computer. So I will take desktop computer. Is already I created. Here what we have to do is desktop computers. One thing I will do. I will do one thing that I will show you. Stock item, desktop computer. I will delete it and I will show you. So now we have to create the desktop or go to create or alter. Create means if you say, click that stock item, it will come directly creation. But here if you go to alter, here the list will be displayed. Stock item, all the list will be displayed. Here again we have to go to create here, whatever it may be. So here we will create desktop computer. So that is the finished product. So this we will take it as finished goods. The group is finished goods and the unit is pieces only. Now our directory is going here. But here in this place, we have to give the bill of material. We have to create that. So what is the option for this? We have to go to F12 here only in the finished product. After the stock, I mean units only, that will come. That is the option for the bill of material will come. But here it's not available. So go to F12, see this set components list. First time we are setting. Afterwards, if you want to, next time if you open, it will show as alter. So first time when you are setting up, see set components, list of components or list of parts. That's called bill of material. It is no. So we have to make it yes and accept it. Now we see automatically when the pieces are given, then only it will come. After the units only it will come. Set components, it is no. It will now it will come in all the stock items, but everywhere it will be no only. We should not take it as less. Only in the finished goods only the list is required. List of material for the finished goods. But make it yes. We make it yes. Then the BOM will be displayed. So this BOM, bill of material is for the finished product. Desktop computer. You have to give one name, some name. I will give desktop computer, small letters. Desktop computer. That is the name of the bill of material. Now actually, how many units here you have to show the material for one unit? What is the material required? So in the manufacturing journal, so if you give this list and whatever the quantity produced, automatically it will calculate it. Okay, for one piece, this is also pieces. For one piece, what is the material required? See here, the material required is one each, all the raw material, only one quantity is required, but only RAM and power cables 2 required. So now we can select from there. Cabinet, so 1. Next, after that, HDD, 1. After that, keyboard, 1. After that, motherboard, 1. After that, mouse, 1. After that, power cables, 2. After that, processor, 1. After that, RAM required 2. So there's a say 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 raw material, 8 items. So now bill of material is created. Then it is coming this side applicable. Then tax rate, set after GST details, yes. And here we have to give the HSN code for the desktop computers assembled 2564. So we have to give 2564 and then it is taxable 18%. See, we are selling for 18%. So taxable 18%. So tax, then type of supply is goods. Now, so now bill of material is also prepared, and bill of material is prepared in which column? In the finished product creation. That is attached to the finished product. Okay, over. Now, just what next? What is our next step is? Next step is we have to go to vouchers and we have to go to Alt F7. That is manufacturing journal. That's all. And then here we will purchase, and this part, this one will be taken tomorrow. It is very simple. It's a matter of just 1 minute. Just give it, automatically it will show that, and then extra classes, everything, extra cost and extra expenses, all these will be taken. So the next part, in the next video, I will complete this one, and then we will take up another problem here. This is problem number 1. There are different rates. Problem 1, the rates of the material, that GST rates are different, HSN codes are different, and I did this. The second problem is also same as the first one, but here also, but HSN code is the same, GST rate is the same, everything same, and what are the pieces required and everything is given. You have to try the second problem tomorrow, not now. Tomorrow I will complete it. And in the third problem, the same problem, but there are some more options, like the previous options, which we learned already in the previous videos. Some more options will come here. Opening balance sheet. So we have to take all the assets and liabilities you have to create, take the opening balance you have to take, and then when you are purchasing, we are purchasing in cases when using in the raw material, you are using in grams. So purchasing in kgs and using in grams. So both the quantities we have to create, both the code unit you have to create, and we have to make it as alternative unit. So we have to create the alternative unit kgs and grams. In such case, when we are reporting in kgs, means we have to report in kgs. We give 125 grams, it will display as 0.125 kg, and below that it will show in brackets 125 grams. So main unit kilos. If you give the grams, it will automatically convert into kilo, and kilo will be reported. Below that, grams also will be reported. Like that you have to make. So this is one option, and this is one option. In addition to this, bill of material, when you are preparing, that when you are purchasing the raw material, and when you are after production, the finished good, they may be stored in different godowns. So the godown option which we created in the previous videos, how to create godowns, how to transfer the stock from one godown to one godown, another godown, that we learned. So that also comes here. So raw material stored in one raw material godown, and finished goods stored in another material, another godown. And then after that, the some of the materials produced, that is the finished product, transferred from godown to the showroom. Showroom, it is called here. It is these are cakes we are making. That is why it is called to bakery. So transferred to the bakery. Some of the production transferred to the bakery. And there are 3 transferring: bill of material, that is bill of that is manufacturing journal. After that, we use the stock journal also, that is transfer from one godown to another. All these options are there. So tomorrow I will take up problem number 3. So second one is similar as the first one. You can try. Second one I will create. I will do tomorrow. And fourth one, there is one more problem. That fourth problem also you can try. Tomorrow I will show you this. You can pause the video and you can see the problem. Okay. With this, today's this topic is complete. And before that, I have to tell you something about the previous class. Something about the previous class. That is, 1 minute. Not license. Something about the previous class. Here. 1 minute. Wait, 1 minute. So in the previous class, we dealt with the service provider. No, service provider, we have discussed about the service provider. In that case, there is one small item you have to know, because you will get doubt otherwise sometimes. When you are making the entry, you will get some doubts. That is, here, yesterday, service providers accounting. So in that, we learned that when the service accounting, we have to, 1 minute. I will take another one. Service provider. Okay. The service provider, that is service provider. Okay, not service provider. We take some. Okay. Ranga computers, not Ranga computers. We'll take some other one. Will be Smart Tally Prime, for example. See here, yesterday we dealt with that one. 1 minute, I will tell you now. Yesterday we dealt with that. In that, what I said, It is in the case of a service provider, when I'm making the entries, you don't have any items. That is stock items you don't have. That is why when you are making the sale or purchase, sales reg is not required. We will disable in the beginning, in the features, we will disable. Actually, in the case of service provider, I will show you that one. In the case of service provider, GS consulting. See, in the case of service provider, so in F11 features, here, this maintain inventory and integrate accounts, these two are disabled. Only maintain accounts and tax rates, that is GST, are enabled. That is why when you are making the entries, what we will do, we will enter in the, when you are selling the services and purchasing the services, we will go to the invoice, accounting invoice only. The item invoice will not be available because there is no goods. Only item invoice only, we will make the entries. When you are making the entries, here the item invoice will be like only party name, no sales or purchases, then particulars and amount. Particulars and amount will be there. That's all. There is no stock items. So in this case, what we do is here we will write the name of the party. We will write the name of the party. Then here we will take up the service. We will take up the service. For example, accounting services. So we are selling accounting service. We are giving so accounting services, or we are buying accounting services from others. We will give them. Like this, we will enter. But here, this is in the case of service providers buying and selling. Okay. But in some case, I will tell you, smart tally pen I will take up. So in this case, see here, when you are making the vouchers, this is dealing with goods. So stock item is there and entries will be in the item invoice. So in this case, in the case of a business dealing with goods, so we enter in the item invoice only. In this case, the persons that is doing traders or manufacturers dealing with goods also may buy some services because this company will engage auditor. So they will get accounting services, auditing services, filing returns, that is financial services. All these services they will get, isn't it? In such a case, how to enter? Because that is, I told you already, we have to enter in the accounting invoice only, not item invoice. In such a case, how to do? In such case, actually, we are purchasing or giving, selling only service. We are dealing with goods. In addition to that, you are selling a service or taking some service, taking service from auditor. That's all. There will be no, only you will get the service from the auditor. In such a case, only servicing, you are getting servicing service or selling the service. In such a case, this is already item invoice. You have to change it to accounting invoice and give the name of the person. For example, auditor. For example, auditor, his name. You have to create the name of the auditor, and in the here you will give it as accounting services. You have to give it as accounting services, and then immediately tax. Or selling also. That is selling or purchasing, taking from the, we are taking from, that is purchasing service from auditor. That's what I purchase invoice number, the auditor name, then service, accounting service or auditing service, we will purchase, then tax. When you are selling services also, because courier service you are giving or giving some other service, that one, we are a vehicle manufacturer, vehicle dealer. So you will give servicing also for the vehicles. So in that case, we are given the servicing today. In such a case, go to the change mode, take accounting invoice, then give the name of the party, in the particulars, servicing of car, servicing of motorcycle, something, the amount as per the bill number, the amount and the tax. That's what I have to do. Okay. But in addition, not that, in the case of traders and manufacturers, along with the goods, there will be some service also. Along with the goods, not only service. So in only service means change the mode, go to accounting invoice, then enter. But if there are goods, along with the goods, there is service also. For example, you are selling car or motorcycle, we are selling. So for our computers also we are selling. In such a case, what we will do sometimes, for long-term servicing, we take some contract called as annual maintenance contract, like that. So like that, if you sell the service for 1 year, so along with the goods, you will collect the, along with the goods value, you will collect the servicing also, that is annual maintenance contract. That also you will take will put the bill. So in such a case, you have to put the stock items as well as service also. In such a case, you cannot open the accounting invoice. In the item invoice only, you have to use name, the sales ledger, that is sales means sales ledger. And first of all, what you will do, for example, this one we will take here, and sales you are taking. Then you will take suppose some material you are selling. So this one we are telling 25,000 each. Okay. Selling the TV. And then here, after that, if you click, again it will go down. Again, there you can give only item. That is stock item only you can give. If there is no item, and after that you have to go below, the tax will be printed after the total. So go to the next one. So now you can put the tax here before taxation. If there is any service, then we have to enter the service here. Even before that, if you give the service here, it will not take. It will take only stock item only. And after the total only, after the total only, you will come down. Here you can do the service. For example, servicing, you can get the annual maintenance contract. AMC, annual maintenance contract, that is direct income to us or indirect income. It is indirect income to us. So indirect income. So it is indirect income we are collecting from them. Income, and we are giving tax, we are calculating. On that invoice, we will calculate tax also. Yes, and you will do the tax rate. And this is servicing. Here, the goods, cars are goods, and this is service. And after this, go down to services, we are select, and they have to do the entry. And then the amount will be, or for example, 5,000 rupees you are collecting for the 1 year maintenance contract. And after that only, you have to put the CGST, HGST. In the case of interstate, IGST, like this. So this service also, along with the goods if you are giving, then first you enter the stock items under the name of the stock, and after the total, before giving the tax, you have to give the annual maintenance contract. That is the service which you are selling, you have to give. Before that, if you give, not take, like this, and then they take. So like this, you have to enter. In the case of a manufacturer or trader dealing with goods, and also if there are some services in addition to that, and you are going to some TV showroom is there, they are selling the goods, and they will provide some services also after some time if there is any repair. So when they are selling the goods, they will sell and they will enter in the invoice mode. Invoice, that is item invoice mode, they will enter. And after that, if there are any repairs and services, they are giving the servicing, repairing, servicing, then they will enter in the same voucher. They will take the accounting mode. So for goods, this one, goods invoice mode, item invoice mode. For services, accounting invoice. Both are given item invoice mode only we will enter, but after the total, we will give the service and then tax, like this. So this is about that, because in this case, when you are entering that, you will get doubt. If they are dealing with goods, then how do you enter the services? That is about this one. With this, we stop there. We close this session, and tomorrow we will complete in the second video, we will complete the other part, this problem and other problem. Then you practice all the 4 problems, which I am doing. 2 problems I am completing, 1 and 3, and 2 and 4 you try, and you try all the problems. Then only once or twice, if you practice only, you will get. If you get any doubts, again see the video again and again. And even then, if you get doubts, then you post your comment, then I will reply to you. Okay. And with this, I close this session, and I believe you practice well, follow the videos, practice well, and get good knowledge, and become expert accountants. So wish you all the best. Thank you. Bye. Meet in the next video. Bye.